Thank you so much. That brings us to the last session of the day. Uh, SAP for MSMEs, end-to-end and easy to use, from Westix Solutions, Hyderabad. Can I request Sri Sarvan Kumar Pothu and Sri Madhumukhu to come on stage?
Good afternoon. First, would like to say thanks to Mr. Jayasilan sir and also all the dignitaries sitting over here and giving us the opportunity to present us with respect to the digital transformation and the ERP role in pharmaceuticals. Okay, so I'll make it very short and crisp because we are short of a time, just 15 minutes. So our agenda is that what are the challenges in IT with pharmaceuticals, okay, and what kind of a solution we are offering for the manufacturing industries, all the pharmaceutical manufacturing industries, okay. Then what is the value which you can get out of the solution as well as the affordability of the solution, okay. So this is something we are going to discuss about. So these are the statistics, few statistics existing, at this moment, like how the ERP or the digital transformation in pharmaceutical industries, okay. So still, there are you can see that there is a huge gap. The 60% of almost near to 60% still looking to improve their efficiencies with their ERP or the existing softwares. And you can see all the areas, there is a gap in data analytics, the finance and accounting, okay. There are many people, it's not only the ERP or the digital transformation. Many of the times you need to integrate with even your third-party solutions and all that. So these are the statistics, few statistics. Integrations with 36%, 30% of the, still they are using the the legacy systems, okay, and 28%, it's like only user-friendliness, okay. Still people expecting that more and more user-friendly solutions in the market so that the users, they can easily enter data and get the relevant output out of the system, so which is going to be useful for your operations and the business excellence. So what are the present challenges in the pharmaceutical companies with respect to IT and ERP, okay? So one is a supply chain disruption, okay. It's, these days, it's becoming very difficult because dynamics have changed with respect to business. So now people have, is expanding to multiple geolocations and they'll have multiple plants. So sitting in one place, getting all the information from various locations or about the inventory, what they have in the system. So this is becoming a very tough challenge, okay. And also the second challenge is a qualified workforce, okay. So these days, even getting a qualified workforce for all the relevant areas for the departments, it's becoming a very challenge. And analysis of data. So that is again one of the biggest challenge because you have a set of functions defined, processes defined, but how do you get or how do you foresee the data or how do you generate the data which actually gives you the output where you can utilize for your decision making. So that is where exactly the data analytics, I think still many of the pharmaceutical companies which we understand or depend on either Excel sheets, because I see that most of the finance guys keep running with the management, providing the dashboards or generating some data tables within Excel. Okay, but it's not real time. They will take like a 2 to 3 days of time to give the output to management team what is that they need. Okay, then the transparency. So like I said, dynamics have changed. Government is enforcing many regularities and day and day they are imposing many rules and all that. So obviously there should be a transparency required in the system. So when the audit happens or maybe something you are submitting to the government authorities, so you need to have the transparency built into the system. And workforce optimization. Obviously, when you are bringing any digital transformation into your organization, the optimization of the workforce, how efficiently they are utilizing or they are utilized or how efficiently they are generating the output from the systems is very much important. So choosing the right ERP. So these are the challenges what we are facing right now. So right ERP should have managing all the regulatory compliances. So it should competitive enough to provide all the reports which are required to submit it to the government or the authorities. So be it a GST or TDS, whatever it can be. Okay. And the inventory management. So this is a very critical point. So when you have a multiple locations, multiple stores, okay, multiple warehouses, obviously tracking inventory management is a very critical part of your organization, where management wants to know what is the product available in inventory with expiry dates, because that's what it's actually runs your inventory. So you need to disburse the expiry product more, I mean the first in first out basis, right? So, and then marketing and sales, because we are talking about the integrated solution. So when we say integrated solution, it should integrate all your departments. So starting from your sales to your procurement, then generating your completing the production, then again getting into a delivery. So this is a cycle, entire chain. So marketing and sales, distribution management, formulation management, and the key part, documentation. So whatever the documentation we generate out of the system, that should be handy, and whenever you should be able to see or take the printout of this from the system. Okay. So these are all the elements what are required for selecting a ERP. So here we are presenting SAP Business One for pharmaceutical industry. Okay. So this is actually solution from SAP. Many of them know that SAP, because SAP, this is what something people call it as, but yeah, the right word is calling it as a SAP. So many people are aware that SAP is something very expensive and all that, but people doesn't aware that SAP has a multiple solutions. So it has solutions for MSMEs, it has solutions for mid and above mid-level, it has solutions for even the large-scale organizations also. So what the solution we are presenting is for MSMEs especially, is a SAP Business One with the challenges what we discussed and what are the points which are required, choosing the right ERP, combining all this, which we came up with solution, SAP Business One. So SAP Business One has the complete compliance with respect to Indian statutory and all the guidelines, regulatories and all that. And it has all the inbuilt functionality which is required for the pharmaceutical manufacturing. In fact, it's not only for the pharmaceutical manufacturing, even without manufacturing, companies into marketing or the distribution, they can also use the solution. But for the pharmaceutical, from end-to-end solution, which it has from order to cash, it has procure to pay, and entire production floor, and production costing, planning, and as well as including the quality, following even US Food Authority and all the regulations. Okay, so this is what as when we talk about SAP, there are myths in the market is keep running. Okay, SAP can only be afforded by big companies. Okay, and SAP runs for a very longer time. SAP Business One is not for a manufacturing. Okay, then we get many problems after go live. Okay. Then we have requires huge infrastructure, is too complex to manage. Okay, cannot be customized. But we wanted to tell you, okay, this solution actually for MSMEs, covering end-to-end factor, okay, all the functionalities required for the one organization to run. At the same time, which is very affordable solution, I can say, and we can confidently say that it's available ERPs in the market, which is more user-friendly, because it's a simple navigating by menu or just drag and drop kind of a functionality, where people can use, very much, just whoever has the basic knowledge of MS Office, I can say, Word or Excel, okay. These basic functionalities, whoever uses, they can easily learn in just 2 days of time. The running the business from their functional standpoint, okay. And in terms of cost, is again because people believe that SAP is a very expensive solution. It runs into crores, okay. But like I said, it has a multiple offerings from SAP. So this is for MSME. Is obviously the cost is also not like a people expecting. It runs into lakhs because it's coming from the premium provider. So because SAP is basically world leader in the ERP segment, but this is affordable solution for MSMEs. Okay, About the timelines and all that, a little bit, I mean, these things I'll cover a little later in my further slides. As a small video. So it makes run your business easier. So that's the statement. Okay. So COE and Westrix pharmaceutical journey. Okay. We as a company, we are like a 10 plus years old company. Okay. So in our journey, we have done many implementations in pharmaceutical industries, be it in US and India as well. Okay. So based on our experience, we built so far the Center of Excellence team, especially only for pharmaceutical within our team. So which consists of subject matter experts and as well as the product experts. So combination of this, the people going to deliver the solution where you can, the reason for the combination is to get the best out of the solution with the best practices from the industry. Okay. And the solution which we are providing, it's a fit to standard for pharmaceutical. It's a ready solution actually, in fact. So we can straight away start the implementation because, like I said, this solution covers complete end-to-end from the pre-sales, like a lead generation opportunities and lead conversion, then the sales cycle, then production cycle, procurement cycle, and quality, and finally entire logistics covering into the delivery and all that. Okay. So its complete template is readily available. So for any industry, especially for MSMEs, with gathering all the requirements from the multiple industries, we made a simple standard template for it. And timeline usually, because this is one of the myth, it takes years implementation time, and we have to struggle a lot. No, it's not really. ERPs generally takes a little bit of time when you implement. There is no doubt in that, but this is not really a complex solution. It's a very user-friendly solution. So it usually takes 4 to 5 months of time. It's again putting a question mark here. 4 to 5 months time can be even 3 months if you have right data and you have right people in your organization who can cooperate us on day-to-day basis. It can be completed even in 3 months time frame also. But usually we keep it 4 to 5 months of time frame. And because I said it's a fit to standard, because it's already available, all the functionalities. Maybe just we need a 10% of the customization based on your requirements, maybe in reports, maybe keeping some validation or the rules basis on your requirement. Okay, so that is what this Center of Excellence does from Westrix. And you can see that we mentioned few customers of our pharmaceutical industry. Saimira, presented by Mr. Jayasilan sir, is already implemented successfully there. Okay, then we have a Sunglow, Sanjay Biologics, AR Life Sciences, Creative, Unique Biotech, Dr. Reddy's. US companies we haven't included, but we have even implemented in many US companies also. So this is about Westrix. Westrix is a SAP Gold partner. So like I said, we are a 10-year-old company, in fact completing 10 years in the month of August. And we have offices across Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Mumbai. And we have office in US also. Okay, but predominantly we are into a domestic market, which is almost 70% of our revenue, and rest 30% comes from the rest of the countries, like Middle East and all that. So we are a partner of the year multiple times from SAP, because it's not only the sales of SAP, but delivering the solutions to customers also. So we have done almost more than 170 plus implementations on this platform, especially for MSMEs. Because I'm stressing that point, we are majorly catered into that MSME segment. Okay. Then we have almost like 100 plus team at this moment with different functional roles and technical roles and all that. And there is a decent size of team sitting in Chennai itself to meet our customer demands in Chennai. Okay. And altogether, everyone's experience in our Westrix is almost 200 plus years experience. Okay. So this is what we wanted to present present it to you, basically to bring the value with your infrastructure, IT infrastructure, okay, then provide that value to your business so that you can run your business not thinking about worries, basically. Okay, so you can run, all the reports, okay, whatever you need for your business, and monitor the entire process within your organization. Okay, so this is what we are bringing along with SAP. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you once again giving us this opportunity for presenting this. Please reach out to our team because they are available, and also they are providing even the brochures and everything. So if at all you need anything, please reach out to our team. We are there to help you, and we can assure you that you will get the best out of the solution with combination of SAP and Westrix. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If you have
Yeah,
any
please.
questions, yeah.
Please, yeah.
How cost effective it is for MSME, one, and do you need technical people for running it?
Okay. Right question, sir. So one thing about the cost, depends on the number of users. We have customers starting from even 5 users to even 25 users, 40 users, 50 users also. There is no limit on the user size. As and when the company is growing, you can increase your licenses and all that, users. So coming to the cost, like I said, it runs into few lakhs. Depends on the number of users. For example, say 10 users, tentatively I can say it costs you around 15 lakhs for 10 users. So that's approximate cost of the solution. Okay. And coming to the technical, you don't need to really. This is a very user-friendly solution. In fact, when we do the implementation, we will train your team, whoever your existing team, with a basic skill set, they will get trained and they can use the solution. In fact, without any of the IT help. You will come to us only when you need really like a big process change or maybe some statutory changes from government. Even only in such cases only you need to get back to the partner like us. Otherwise, you can manage the entire solution with whatever the team you have. Because we will train them like how to configure, simple things like how to create or changing the fields, hiding the fields, or few admin related activities and all that. So they can manage.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
I don't know whether I'll make it very simple. Usually, whenever you buy a software services, Mr. Sivanandam, it's about installation, it's about implementation, and then an AMC. Simple. Am I right?
You're right, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So if there's no questions, we'll ask Mr. Sivanandam, our General Secretary, to come over to the dais and honor the speakers. Yeah.